I'm Lindsay CAYNE.
And I'm Sydney ALTSCHULER. You're watching Daily Sun Week in Review, where we bring you up to speed on the top Cornell news you might have missed this week.
Provost Kent Fuchs was selected Wednesday to become the University of Florida's 12th president when its incumbent president retires in January. Fuchs will be at least the third Cornell administrator to leave before the start of the 2015 to 2016 academic year. President David Skorden will become the secretary of the Smithsonian Institute in June, and Vice President for Student and Academic Services Susan Murphy will retire in June as well. As provost, Fuchs oversaw the university's academics and operations since 2009. Prior to serving as provost, he was the dean of the College of Engineering, beginning in 2002.
After announcing in May that Cornell would not provide additional financial support to the Tompkins Consolidated Area Transit, President Skorden said in a letter Monday to the TCAT Board of Directors that the university will now be increasing its payments to TCAT by $1.125 million over the next 3 years. The decision followed months of student activism hoping for greater subsidies for the bus system. Skorden said that Cornell's contributions are not enough to achieve a long-term solution, and that TCAT should conduct a comprehensive review of its operations and potential sources of funding.
A report released by the Division of Budget and Planning on Tuesday says that Cornell generated more than $3.2 billion in economic activity for the state of New York during the 2013 fiscal year. Construction of new or expanded buildings contributed to the increases, with $132 million in construction spending for 2013. Student and employee spending also impacts the results, with students on the Ithaca campus spending approximately $203 million on rent, food, school supplies, and health products and services.
A phone scam that has been targeting Cornell's international student population since the beginning of the semester has not stopped, according to Cornell police. Students have reported receiving calls from someone pretending to be a law enforcement officer or other government agent. The caller has asked the students to pay a fee, or in some cases, an international students' education tax, in order to avoid deportation or arrest. Cornell Police Chief Kathy Zoner said that students from countries where political corruption is common are most vulnerable to the scams and may not report the fraud. However, Cornell Police and the International Students and Scholars Office are urging students to call the police if they receive a phone call from someone impersonating a police officer.
Now here's your Big Red Sports recap. Last Saturday, football lost to Harvard 7-24, and men's and women's soccer also both lost to Harvard. Volleyball lost to Dartmouth, and field hockey lost to Syracuse. Women's soccer lost to St. Bonaventure on Monday, and men's soccer won against Colgate on Tuesday. This weekend, football, which is currently 0-4, takes on Lehigh for homecoming.
And that concludes this episode of Week in Review. From all of us here at The Sun, we'll see you next week.